Hello everyone, welcome back. And this will be your general weekly reading for the sign of Leo for the week of July 6th. And at this time I'd like to give a very special thank you to each and every one of you out there who have helped my channel grow and thrive. Thank you. And of course for all the thumbs up on all the videos that you've watched and also hitting the hype button. Thank you so much. And of course, all the lovely comments. It is truly nice to hear from each and every one of you of how you've enjoyed the channel. It resonated. It helped you make a decision to, subscribe to my channel. So I appreciate all of that. So thank you again. Queen of Rods. So definitely starting on something a little more new. And it's successful. It will be successful because you are putting your, effort into this, heart and soul, however you care to say it. But this is a new beginning for you. And it is going to be quite uplifting for you. You thought about doing this for a while. This is a new person coming in that gives you that confidence back within yourself. This is your self-assurance that you're on the right path. Things seem to be really going in a good direction for you right now, and you're feeling more empowered about, doing new things in your life and understanding that it's time to make those new adventures, try new things. So this could be, for some of you, starting a business of your own, or going into a business with somebody else. But this is a good, enterprising card for you. And the Four of Pentacles. Yes, worried about your finances. You've been, no longer overspending for a while, so that's good. This is the card they usually call the miser or the greedy person, but it's not, because for you, this is you saving for long-term success for your future. You have a vision, for like some of them out there in the world, you have a vision when you would like to retire or just get to retire one day, and you are realizing what it's going to take in order to accomplish that. So you're looking at the long-term desire for your future and now willing to take action on it to make sure you accomplish that outcome. And the Ten of Rods. So definitely, stressing, worrying, and beginning to realize that there's just too many burdens on yourself. Some of these were put upon you by, you trying to help somebody else out of the goodness of your heart. And it turned out to be, because it's this in a job situation, it turned out to be your job. Not that you're being paid anything extra for doing this. It's just now expected of you. So you're learning to walk away from that sort of behavior. No longer allowing people to just think that you're going to just pick up the pieces, because that really stresses you out, and you don't want that in your life anymore. No more excuses to yourself. You're laying down that burden and law within yourself this week, letting go of that sort of mentality. And the Queen of Swords, yes. Developing the courage and the skills to verbally speak what's on your mind. Facing the truth, telling the truth to some people that are not going to be appreciated of it, but you need to unburden that from yourself in order for you to feel, you've done your bit, and then you can let it go. So, you're keeping an open mind about different areas of your life, different people in your life, and you're not really worried about the reaction that you're going to get. This is you sitting in your strength, telling yourself the truth, willing now to do what it takes, new adventures, new opportunities, and you're not going to have that setback in your mind anymore. And the High Priestess, definitely coming into your own strength. Realizing what it takes for you to feel comfortable going forward, feeling more confident in yourself. So you're really starting to take on the power. You know, you've always kept many things to yourself, but you're starting to take on this new leadership role. You have a plan going forward for your future, and you're going to succeed at it because you have that strength in your mind to accomplish this. And the Magician, look at that. Definitely, you know, focusing in on what it is you desire. This is your turning point for yourself. You have a new vision. You know, you're realizing what it takes for you to get going on this. You're feeling much more inspired this week than you have in quite some time. You've just really shifted your way of looking at your future, your life, you know, what's happening around you right now. And it really helps you to gain that focus for you going forward. And the Queen of Cups. Yes. Wow. You are really learning to go with the flow, you know, healing yourself, supporting yourself, knowing that you need to take care of you first before you can help take care of anything else in your life, you know, whether that's people, places, or things. So you're sitting back a little bit more this week and just seeing how things are really playing out in your life, how they're going forward. You're not really looking for any in particular one thing, but you're realizing something has changed within you. You're much more calmer. You're willing now to have a little more patience and wait for things, not always just trying to push. And the Page of Pentacles. So definitely financial opportunity coming here. And it's going to be one that you are willing to play around with, think about, however you want to say this. And it's a deal, you know, and you're realizing there could be a chance to close a deal, make a good commitment for yourself for the future, you know. Get ready, because this is going to be something for an advancement for many of you. You know, that one step up the ladder. Maybe you've gotten, you know, one of your bosses said, well, there's an opening over here. You know, would you be willing to do it? It pays more, sort of thing. So you are really ready for this. So this is helping you to feel much more that, hey, I can do this, and feel good about it. So you're finding the investments in yourself going forward. Things are really starting to help you with your plans for your future, because you've already set up yourself of what it is you're going to do and what you're going to have. And this just gives you that extra, you know, you already planted the seeds. And the Tower card. Yeah, well, you know, that's life, isn't it? Ups and downs all the way. But this is a sudden change, one that you were not quite expected, but it's an awakening call. Maybe this is happening to somebody else that's very close to you, and it just sort of gives you that, whoa, you know, okay, maybe I need to fix a few things in my own surroundings so that this, you know, insight doesn't occur within yourself. So you're really seeing something from a different perspective, but it's helping you to realize for yourself, you know, there's some unwanted changes, but it's going to happen whether you do anything about it or not. So now you're picking a new direction for yourself, building something much stronger for your future. And the Page of Rods. See, good news coming in. Awesome. You're going to hear something, and it's really going to set you on a new adventure going forward. There's new opportunities here. There's new outcomes. There's a message coming in, and it could be like for long distance. Now, this could be a text message, an email, whatever form it comes in. But it gives you that outlook, opportunity look for your future. Moving forward, this is your pushing the envelope, and this is the results of it. You know, this news coming in. Maybe you had applied on a lark for a job, and all of a sudden, like, you know, why not? Here it is. Come on. You know, that sort of attitude. So, And you're hearing a lot of rumors recently of different things going on in your job site in particular for many of you. And so you're already aware of a lot of it and already have taken the next step for yourself. So good on you for realizing that. And the Strength card. And it does take strength and courage in life to keep, plugging along here. But you're very stable this week. You're understanding that the outside influences are not allowed to interfere with what's going on in your life. So you have found your inner strength and focus on what it is that you want. So there's your accomplishments here. And you're more calmer than most people expected. You're giving yourself that self-love, that self-talk, and respect your outcome and your choices. And the Ace of Swords, yes. If you were feeling stuck, that's about to go out the door. This is clearing the air, having that heart-to-heart talk, leaving, the bad vibes behind and moving forward. This is your independence for your personal growth going forward. If you got a problem, you're sleeping on it, figuring out how to approach different areas in your life, but you are really speaking your mind this week to something that has been weighing on you for a while. And that helps you. Once you've done that, it gives you that starting push to do something else. The Eight of Cups. Most definitely moving in a new direction. Understanding you need to make a withdrawal, retreat, move on, abandon something that you have definitely probably beat the drum to death. And now you're realizing it's time to just stop. Let it go. Move in a new direction. You'll be happier, healthier, and, go forward. So you're moving away from a different mindset, a different reality, and into something truly inspiring and unexpected. Ooh, Six of Rods. Nice. Getting recognition for your hard work. Feeling that right place, right time. Things are really in a good spot for you. This is your victory lap. This is your reward, recognition, good news coming in, success. You have really made the right decision this week for yourself. How long it lasts, the universe only knows. But right now, you're accepting what you're getting with a open-mindedness. And the Emperor, look at the strength you have, the determination. You respect yourself. You want respect in return. You're making plans for your future, for your family, for yourself, and feeling much more that it's going to actually go the way you're planning it. So that inner strength is there and determination. Ooh, Three of Cups. So celebration, get-togethers. That's nice. There's good relationships here. There's celebrations, a good cycle of friendships and support. So you are really in the right place, right time with the right people, and they uplift you. And that's a beautiful place to be. This could be an invitation to go to, say, a school reunion or a birthday, some sort of celebration. And when you go, you're going to be quite content that you did go. You're going to be happy with the outcome, and it really is going to give you back that support system that you have felt you haven't had for a while. And the Justice card. That's okay. This could be some finances that have been owed to you for a while, and you're finally, settling it. Maybe it had to go to court or sign some legal documents, but there's clarity here, truth, balance. And if, money has been owed to you and you want to settle it so that you can clear the slate and move yourself forward, so be it. This could be signing a new contract to enter into a different job, that sort of thing. But it is going to be done for the better of you. Like, this is going to be a good step up. All right, and one more. All right, yeah, see? so that you can, 5 of Pentacles, so that you can leave that behind. No longer needing to think, worry, stress about this all the time. Your mindset is going to change, you know, not feeling so negative that you don't have enough. You're setting yourself free from that sort of process of thought and understanding, because there may have been a bill that come up, something happened, and you're just wanting to move away from it. You'll be fine. You know, everything will go quite according to your plan, which is good. All right, and your oracle card. Sorry about the noise. My neighbor decided to cut the grass. Believe in yourself. Wonderful people want to help you. Maintain a balance between work and home life. Hear, hear. And on that note, I will say goodbye for now. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will definitely talk to you again next week. Bye for now.